Imagine this. You wake up with your alarm blaring, body aching, even after 8 hours of sleep. Your to-do list runs through your head before your feet even hit the ground. You tell yourself, just get through today, again. But something inside whispers, this isn't how it's supposed to feel. That whisper? It might not be your inner voice alone. It could be your angels, sending signs that what you truly need right now isn't another burst of productivity. It's rest. Not the kind of rest where you crash in front of the TV after doing everything for everyone else, but sacred, healing rest. The kind that renews the soul, clears the fog in your heart, and reconnects you to divine flow. Today, you'll uncover 5 clear angel signs that it's time to rest, and what to do when those signs appear. Before we dive in, pause for just a moment. Type in the comments, I give myself permission to rest. Let the angels hear your yes. Let's begin with one of the most common and overlooked yet powerful signs. Sign 1. The numbers that keep whispering, slow down. Ever see 444777 or 000 on your clock, receipts, or license plates? These aren't random. They're divine alerts. 444 means your angels are surrounding you, asking you to surrender the weight. 000 signifies a reset. It's heaven's way of saying, begin again, but gently. 777 points you inward. It calls you to retreat, realign, and rediscover your inner sanctuary. It's like your soul is being tapped on the shoulder by heaven. Slow down. Rest is the real path forward. Think of it like driving with a low gas tank. You keep ignoring the blinking light, telling yourself you'll refill later. Then one day the car stalls. That's what angel numbers are trying to prevent, the spiritual burnout that happens when you ignore your soul's low fuel signal. But angel signs aren't always symbolic. Sometimes they're felt deep in your body. Sign 2. Everything feels too much. Small tasks suddenly feel enormous. Simple decisions bring brain fog. Even sounds or lights feel overwhelming. You might think I'm being dramatic, but your angels know better. This is energetic overload, your spiritual system waving a white flag. Your soul is saying, I've held the space for others, now I need space to breathe. Hear this one story about Michelle, a mother of 3, caregiver to her aging parents, had always prided herself on keeping it together. But one afternoon, while folding laundry, she sat on the floor and just sobbed. There was no trigger, just a flood. The next morning, a feather appeared on her doorstep. She had never seen one there before. That feather wasn't just a coincidence. It was Raphael whispering, you don't need to be the strong one all the time. And when your body is too tired to hear, your angels may start speaking in dreams. Sign 3. Your dreams are calling you home. You begin dreaming of oceans, rivers, or being held by something unseen. You may wake up in tears, or with a peace you can't explain. Water in dreams is deeply spiritual. It often represents cleansing, renewal, and angelic visitation. Archangel Raphael, the angel of healing, often visits through water dreams. If you're dreaming of floating, being carried, or resting in water, it's not just a dream, it's an invitation to surrender. Imagine your soul as a cup. Right now, it's been tipped over, giving to everyone else. Your dreams are the gentle hands trying to refill it. But what if your schedule clears, not by choice, but by unseen hands? That too may be a sign. Sign 4, divine delays. Things keep falling through. Have your plans been mysteriously canceled? Appointments rescheduled? Deadlines moved? This may frustrate you, but to your angels, it's a divine intervention. You were pushing toward something that your body wasn't ready to carry. It's like a child running toward a cliff, unaware, and a loving parent gently pulling them back, not as punishment, but protection. If the doors are closing, if you keep hitting pause moments you didn't plan, that may be Raphael softly saying, this isn't your pace. This isn't your path. Let's rest before we realign. And just when you're about to ignore the signs, heaven sends one more message in every direction. Sign 5, you're hearing the word rest everywhere. Songs, posts, conversations, even random advice from strangers. You need to take it easy. When the same message echoes from multiple sources, it's not coincidence. It's angelic confirmation. A woman shared that she kept hearing the phrase, give yourself grace, for weeks. One day, it was on a billboard, then a podcast. Then her daughter whispered it in her sleep. And that's when she realized heaven was speaking directly to her. The angels are relentless when they want you to listen. They'll move heaven and earth if it means protecting your light. But once you recognize the signs, what do you do next? You stop blaming your body and start listening to it. Your body isn't failing, it's finally telling the truth. What if the tiredness you're carrying isn't a flaw to fix, but a sacred message from within? What if your exhaustion is not weakness, but wisdom? Your body is a divine instrument, and right now it's not breaking down, it's speaking up. Every ache, every wave of fatigue, every foggy thought is your soul saying something needs to change. This soul-tired feeling isn't just from doing too much. It's from holding too much for too long without being held in return. You were never meant to carry it all alone. You were never created to constantly perform, produce, and prove. You were created to radiate. And radiance, true, luminous, soul-deep radiance, requires refilling with peace, with presence, with divine healing. That's why Archangel Raphael, the angel of divine healing and renewal, is stepping forward now in the book of Tobit. Tobit 12:14-15, Raphael reveals that he was sent to heal Tobit's blindness and guide Tobias on his journey. He didn't just offer medical help, he restored vision, delivered protection, and guided with holy presence. That's what he offers to you too. Not just physical healing, but the restoration of sight, spiritual clarity, the protection of your path, divine redirection, and the miracle of feeling seen and held by heaven again. Raphael's presence doesn't just ease the pain, it reminds you who you were before the burnout. It reawakens the vibrant, radiant, rested version of you who's still inside, waiting to return. You don't need to earn rest. You don't need to justify your fatigue. You simply need to listen and let Raphael begin the restoration. And now, he's offering you a path to healing that's already anointed with grace. Healing waters, your restoration begins here. If these signs have been showing up for you, dear one, it is not random. It's not a coincidence. It's a rescue. Archangel Raphael, heaven's appointed healer, has been watching your soul's quiet unraveling, and now he's gently taking your hand and saying, "Come, let's begin again." Not with more striving, but with sacred restoration. This is why we've created Healing Waters, an 8-day energetic restoration with Archangel Raphael, a healing experience anointed by heaven and led by the same angel who walked with Tobit, who restored what was lost, and who now comes to walk with you. This is not a course in mindset or another meditation to check off your list. This is a soul-level rescue, a divine healing retreat for the part of you that's been running on empty. Inside this journey, here is what you will begin to feel. Your energy restored. That heavy fatigue begins to lift. You'll feel lightness return to your body as divine energy fills your being again. Your nervous system softened. Anxiety quiets. The tension you've been carrying for years without even noticing begins to melt under Raphael's green healing light. Your clarity renewed. Decisions become easier. That foggy indecision fades as you reconnect with your own inner knowing and divine direction. Your heart reopened. Whether from heartbreak, betrayal, or burnout, Raphael gently mends what was torn, so you can love, trust, and receive again. Your connection to God restored. That spiritual dryness you couldn't explain begins to shift. You feel God's presence again, not as an idea, but as a felt, living support holding you each day. Every day of Healing Waters brings you a new miracle, a sacred healing activation, a divinely guided message from Archangel Raphael, a powerful energetic shift that clears the blocks you didn't even know were holding you down. This is your invitation to be held, not just emotionally, but energetically, to let the healer of heaven recalibrate your whole being, to rise, not in force, but in divine ease. If you've been carrying too much for too long, if you've lost touch with the joy of simply being, if your soul aches for peace more than productivity, then this journey is for you. Click the link in the description to begin your healing journey now. Let the healing begin. Let your soul rest. Let the light return. And now, dear one, with your heart softened and open, let's end with a sacred prayer to receive Raphael's restoration. A prayer for those who are too tired to pray. Take a deep breath. Hand on your heart. Let this wash over you like warm healing water. Beloved Archangel Raphael, I'm tired, not just in my body, but in my soul. I've carried so much for so long. Today, I lay it down. I welcome your healing light. Pour into me the energy I've poured into others. Remind me that rest is sacred. that stillness is strength, that I am worthy of healing, not just when I'm broken, but always. Let your green light flow through every cell. Rewire my body, renew my mind, restore my spirit, and may I rise not by striving but by grace. I say yes to rest. I say yes to healing. I say yes to you. Amen. Now, let's seal this moment with action and connection. If you felt this, you're not alone. This message reached you for a reason. You didn't stumble here. You were guided here. In the comments below, declare it. I choose healing. I choose rest. I choose Raphael's path. Let that be your spiritual contract with heaven. A declaration that you are finally ready to stop surviving and start healing. And if you know someone silently struggling, send them this video. It might be the moment they finally exhale. Until next time, may your rest be sacred, may your healing be swift, and may you always remember, the angels walk with you, even when you pause.